For a second day, thousands of Venezuelans filled the streets of Caracas in protest, and once again government security forces used water cannons, rubber bullets and tear gas to try to disperse them, leaving dozens injured. Opposition leader Juan Guaido called for mass mobilization, hoping this will be the final phase of the operation to house President Nicolas Maduro.
We have to stay in the streets. We have to continue until we achieve it. We should demand that the whole of the armed forces declare together that they are with us.
He reiterated a message from a day earlier when he first urged the military to defect and join him. Some heeded the call.
He's my legitimate president from here on out. Whatever happens, I am going to follow him to the death.
But they were few. The president remains in office with the military high command still behind him. And also behind Maduro remain many Venezuelans who came out onto the streets in a rival rally. Maduro told them that what he called a coup attempt had been defeated and those behind it would be prosecuted as criminals. And he dismissed United States claims that he was about to flee the country.
When they plan their conspiracies, when they come up with their schemes, they forget a small detail. They forget that there is a majority of the population willing to give their lives for the revolution. They forget a small detail. They forget that there is union between the people and the military that is not willing to betray the legacy of Commander Chavez.
The opposing demonstrations have become a regular feature of Venezuelan life, along with rampant inflation, food and medicine shortages, and residents fleeing in the millions. But international pressure to end the standoff in Venezuela has intensified.
If this afternoon 20 to 25,000 Cubans left Venezuela, I think Maduro would fall by midnight. It's this foreign presence that sits on top of the military, sits on top of the government, that makes it impossible for the people's voice to be heard.
The opposition gambled on change in Venezuela and lost, at least for now. Uncertainty and disappointment is growing among some opposition supporters, but Guaido is urging them to keep the pressure on, calling on more rallies and rolling strikes in different sectors in coming days, in a battle that it's only likely to keep intensifying. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, from the Venezuelan-Colombian border.